Welcome one and all to Matchday 7 of Division 2 of the Simulation Soccer League season number 11. It's been a very exciting time so far, and we are just about to make return to the second half of the season. Hollywood, of course, has gotten out to their early lead and look to maintain that against Kaapstad, while they also do have to contend with a promotion race behind them, as Kaapstad are in the backseat of that one with Red Star, Laos, Seoul, all chasing Schwarzwälder FV. Socc and Valpix with you on this one. And Val, we do have a very interesting slate of matches lined up with some very tight affairs in the first one.
Yeah, the first one is particularly big. Red Star Laos coming out in almost a 4-4-2 diamond, but instead of two strikers, one's dropped back, and a pretty conventional 4-2-3-1 from Seoul. But these two teams currently separated by 1 point in the standings. Seoul 3 points back of Schwarzwälder. Red Star Lao a point behind Seoul. So these two teams, the winner can take a pretty big step forward and also put a dent in the other team's hopes as well, at least in this early going.
Indeed. Have to say, though, that the early pressure from Lao will be mounting, and of course they do hold the goal difference advantage significantly as they are +7 compared to Seoul. Of course, Seoul still have a second best offense in the league, but currently are on track for the equal fifth best offense. Equal second best defense, equal fifth best offense. As they now try and get that one rolling here with Aloisi whipping one in here for Hugh Man, a header, but that's going to hit the top of the netting.
Yeah, this is a Laos team that likes to score goals, currently tied for second in Division 2 for goals for, with 16, only behind Hollywood, who is just running away with everything. Speaking of running away.
Yep. There goes Tato, but not able to quite clear Leaf Fist. That shot caroms off of him and out for a corner kick. Checker to try and whip one in, but headed away by Pork Tenderloin. Not very far though. Norris swoops up and looks for options. It's got Pedovin Changshan. Now JTGD. Vahada Jones tap in goal. And very easily done there. No problem. 1-0. Only 2 minutes and change in.
Yeah, that was really pretty from Laos as they recycled off a corner. And they just worked this left to right. And then just the easy finish to the near post. Neuer can't really do a whole lot there. Probably could have done a little bit better, actually, now that I really look at it. But just kind of frozen by the quick movement.
Yep. And again, they get in behind. He is victorious, Nooks, but good save again by Neuer. Yeah, it was Tenderloin that just placed Jones on, who worked his way behind Järvinen and made that no trouble.
Yeah, on that occasion, Neuer heard me talking crap about him at the near post. Immediately makes a near post save.
Yep. As Chekover tries a little cheeky shot there, but it was right into Järvinen and Mertz, and they're easily able to alleviate the danger there. As we already do have a yellow card for Princess Changshan. Järvinen has got it in here behind Checker. Trying to beat Norris now. Sweeping across here for Aloisi. Header right on there, and Khan is able to hold.
Yeah, not really a whole lot on that header. First even half look we've seen from Seoul so far in this one.
It was the first shot on target. Another yellow card has been handed out there to Victorious Nooks. Corner played in here, headed out by Järvinen. Norris again there to sweep. To JCGD, who turns and goes back. Now Scarpetta at the anchor. Norris chipping it through here. Potato tries a drive, but is off. Third yellow card handed out here to Mike Checker. It's been another game of Lao getting stuck in thus far. Already 6 fouls and the 3 yellows. As the rain has come down and is coming down heavy right now. So ball movement will be a lot harder to come by. Checker here, trying to find Tato, but too short there. Ended up with Tenderloin. Knocked forward here for Danny Paul. Paul trying to race by Checker here, get an equalizer just before the break. Mertz taps on for Yarvin, and now, man, all close, but not close enough over the bar there. And that will take us to half-time as Seoul looked to threaten late, but couldn't come up with the goods.
Yeah, their first real big chance of the match, and this halftime score, I think, more or less holds up to what we've seen so far. Red Star Laos have looked a little bit more dangerous coming forward offensively, and they've been also generating a lot of looks off set pieces, which has been something I've noticed in this match. But we'll see if Seoul can get it going in this second half, as we may have some subs to get some fresh legs, fresh energy out there. And it's rigmarole for sides.
Just the one change, nothing being done here by Seoul there, seeking with their 11. As that one try to find man there, but just put a bit too much weight on it. They're only ended up with Busquets though. All now for man, tries another drive from 23 out, and Khan's just able to turn that one wide.
Hey, why not try? He had the open shot, and he hit that with some venom, forced to save, and on a corner.
Yeah, there's Scarpetta there. Heads it out. This now for Ryan. Furious Chicken gets a foot of a way of a low cross, and now the counter-attack is led. Cairo to Snooks. No real break opportunity, but Chicken will still try and work it as Aloisi has to knock it out. Barely a corner. What was it instead of throw? Corner on the other end now.
Oh, we got a corner here.
Chenard looking off a bar. Was the header from Fist. Chenard trying to whip it back in. He is considered onside. Now the backs will just settle things down here, not looking to push too much. Chenard, I think, didn't give a memo on where that one was going and ends up missing out. And a prime attacking opportunity just cannons off the woodwork. Snooks in for rigmarole. Already the players flicked onto the other side of the pitch. Zhongshan, rigmarole now JCGD. Javelin just barely got away. Taylor trying to find out Tenderloin for it. Careful not to concede a penalty. Zhongshan just says, all right, let's...
Trying to clear that traffic jam.
Yeah, pretty much all of Seoul is back here. Everyone inside you, man, who's ready to pounce and cherry pick anything. Here's Jones again! JCGD finds him, and some superior ball movement as Arain Haziz has given him a 2-0 lead.
Yep, they saw the traffic jam. They eventually reposition, and they come up with another excellent build-up. Just a slick little touch there from Jean-Claude and Jones. Second of the game. It's that connection. They connected on the first one as well. And that hit post earlier in this half. Oh, man, is that hurting Seoul right now.
Yeah, as looking at the weather index now, it is very hot out there currently. 35 degrees centigrade and heavy rain. Must be nightmarish for anyone could contend in this tough South Asian climate. But clearly, Red Star Lao are taking good use of that as they must be conditioned to it. Gets back for Chenard as able to intercept an early ball. Sketch just works back for Neuer. So I'll need to try and find a quick one here. Might be able to find one with Paul. For Chenard. Now tapped on for Aloisi, but it's off and it's wide.
Yeah, I believe that was in fact onside, but another dangerous look from Seoul, but they got to capitalize on these opportunities.
There is Checker whipped in. Leifis heads away, and now Aloisi on a break. There's a bit of a 2-on-2 going, but Norris easily able to catch up. Here is Aloisi having a bit of trouble showing some speed while dribbling, but still able to show some skill with it. Man, Van of the open end, and Kanders did very well there. Had to make a tough turnaround there to make sure to turn that shot aside. Now a corner to defend here again for Lau. Here's Leifist with the head, and it's 2-1. A quick response here from Seoul, and they finally get one with just under 15 regulation.
Yeah, simple corner, near post header, game on.
They've just floated onto that, beat out Rizzo. I'll get there. I was pronouncing it right. I was just getting myself stumbling because I thought I was pronouncing it wrong. Rizzo Rigmarole and Hunter Jones just easily able to clear above them, and down to defender gets himself his first goal of the season. Here's Changshan with plenty of space. Let's work it back for Furious Chicken. Inside here for Victorious Nooks. Changshan again, a drive from outside the area. That one takes a bounce and will be out for a sole throw.
Yeah, it took a couple deflections in front.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that took a deflection off of. May have been Tato. Now just under 3+ stoppages. We'll probably see 2. So 5 minutes to be expected to be added on. Norris tapping forward for Changshan. Now Scarpetta. Red Star Lao would love a dagger right about now. Here's Victorious Nooks floating in. Neuer out there. Cleared it away. JCGD! It could only end one way.
Oh, no.
And Neuer gets caught. It was a start of a gamble and win, but then it was gambled and lost. Victorious Nooks came out there. Neuer did boost it away, but then JCGD sees an open net and from 35 yards away puts the game to bed.
Yeah, you had to take that risk down 1 late in the match, but even the man who has popularized sweeper keepers is capable of making sweeper keeper errors, and we see that with, that shot. That shot was like practically from the halfway line into the empty net.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm in two minds here because you're either giving Victorious Nooks an open look or you're giving the clearance a potential open chance, and really that has to be just desperation play to try and get one away, and just didn't pay off. As here's Yarvinen looking for a consolation here with Aloisi, but Kanders will hold on and should be able to hold on to this ball in order to see the whistle out. And basically does so. Red Star Lao come away with a 3-1 victory off a late goal from player of the match, JCGD.
Yeah, I think this win was pretty deserved, even though this match was pretty even. I feel like Red Star generally created more, and it was one of those simple matches where it's like one team finished, the other didn't. And also, that goalkeeper error at the end that kind of put things away. But big win for Red Star Laos in one of the biggest games in their young history so far, considering, where they are in the standings, where Seoul is in the standings. This is a big step towards, that promotion push and put some pressure on Schwarzwälder later on. But that's a later on match, not our next match.
Yep. The next one we have coming up is a team looking to maintain an undefeated streak, in essence, as they will have to face off, as FC Kaapstad will host Hollywood Football Club. Of course, Hollywood, undefeated, arguably wrongfully relegated from Division 1, and looking to get back on to their winning ways, of course. Former Division 1 champions and probably the largest trophy cabinet in all of the SSL. Having to go
not just undefeated, but like undrawn. They're perfect so far. So you see Kaapstad coming out in a 4-3-3. Hollywood doing that 4-2-3-1 with Tiki Taka playing a little bit off center, drifting out to the left a little bit more. Hollywood, of course, so far this season have scored the most goals and conceded the least, and the former is not by a little. They have 27 goals in 6 matches. Second place, which is now Laos, is 8 goals behind, and that's with Laos having played, their game already. Hollywood hasn't played yet. But it's also been a really promising start to the season for Kaapstad. They've been going through some rough patches in recent seasons, so it's good to see them, pushing up the table a little bit more.
Indeed. They've really been trying to rebuild, and the rebuild has been somewhat successful, though still will be hunting for a Division 1 promotion. As that was a half. Thanks for coming.
I wish I had something to say, but what can I say about something that basically had nothing?
Exactly.
Like, I feel like I just drank a non-alcoholic beer or like decaf coffee or, you know, something else that's like, you're having it, but it's unsatisfying and not actually really doing anything.
Yeah. I have nothing to say about what just went on. Because what went on? We saw nothing.
But, I mean, if you're Kaapstad, you're absolutely taking that, as we see Omar Hamza and Brendan Eclevert on for Smallwood, and I didn't see the other sub off for Hollywood. But you have to think this has been good for Kaapstad because, you know, you're holding this really potent offense to, like, create nothing in that first half. But, doesn't look like they're creating nothing here.
Yeah, Levert to Kwai, now Nagatoro. Back Levert, even then Kwai hit the post. Rebound did fall for Hamza though. Work back for Valor, a shot off of Orange Slices into the air, and Doug did end up having to whip that ball away for the corner.
Yeah, a little bit of chaos there. I believe that was also off a corner. And just an onslaught in the box, and Kaapstad gets to walk away scot-free.
They did is here is Kamavinga. Now for Muller. Possible working it for Nagatoro. Nuevo, now Orange Slices trying to work with Eric Hall. Long clearance there, easily picked out there by Possible though. Now here's Possible. Trying to dance.
Ooh, sloppy giveaway.
Walked away and then give it away. Costanza now for Nagatoro. There's a tiki-taka who finally converts. It took 62 minutes, but they finally strike.
Yeah, a bit of sloppiness out of the back from Kaapstad. Hollywood win it back. And then, I mean, you can't leave tiki-taka that open.
Yeah, just easily beat out David
is
Doug.
Just so dangerous.
And really just made it look all too easy. Here's on Bismarck now for Jarrow. Marked out here for Possible, who is on a yellow. Levert now working across here for Gerard. Hamza. In here for Tiki Taka. Ryder would put in there, but cleared away by Kamavinga. Right back to Tarkovo. Hamza to Valor. Now Gerard. Over. Back with Valor. Gerard in here. Oh, is that a penalty? No, it's a foul.
The flag was up anyway.
Yep. That was what the foul was for, Val. Technically, it's still a foul, even if it's just a free kick. It's plus free. Plus free? I give up.
The random number generator has spoken.
I suppose it has.
Can Kaapstad do something with it, or is Hollywood going to wrap this game up with an insurance marker? Oh, that's nice.
Here. It's tackle. Oh,
what
good
a
save. Dexter Hall. Coming up big there. Valor now. Trying to look carefully on Kwai in for Ali Nagatoro. Taking the waiver. Now Krausis Jr. Looks for options. Muffin now for Dida. Muffin in for Muller. Now Muffin again. He takes a drive. Looking for Muller again. Back for Orange Slices, but he skies it.
That was the chance. That was the chance, and might be their last kick of this match.
Yeah, as possible, we'll let that one go. Probably just trying to waste a little bit more time, perhaps. But the final whistle went, and we didn't get to see anything else of it. So I love it here. It's just fantastic. Yeah, Hollywood did end up having that prime opportunity late on in that second half, and that was a key. There's nothing more to be
pretty
said.
uneventful match, all things considered, which for Kaapstad almost proved to be, good for them. But the thing about Hollywood, especially in this division, you have to be perfect to take something off them, and they made one mistake. Unfortunately, that mistake is what cost them. But Hollywood will continue their perfect start to the season, a perfect first half.
Yeah, it was just incredible work by them, honestly. Knew exactly what they had to do. They came out, went and did it.
Veni Vidi Vici. Except they haven't actually conquered yet, but it's looking good. As we move on, speaking of antiquity, Athenai versus Schwarzwälder Fußballverein, Black Forest.
Yeah, the Black Forest making their return.
Yeah, currently in second, but probably feeling a little bit of pressure behind them, with Laos's one putting them just a point behind. Is that the hamburger? That's the hamburger.
Yeah, and the anchor has gone a little bit awry here.
The anchor got bit into by a shark. I don't think that's how either of those things work, but...
I do now.
So I'm not expecting a whole lot of midfield play in this one.
Yeah.
Like this, the center of the park is just going to be lava. Expecting a lot of long balls.
Yes, here's Panda will try to find Bradford, but was cut off there by Llewellyn. Now worked back over. MC playing the centre back role. Now Leroy forward for, I believe that's Soren Panda. Also, we do have two sets of shared surnames. Not sure if siblings, to be honest. My law accounts have not been updated. But here's a chance now for Gintonic finding Berbatov. And a shot beats Brian Duke right by him. And 1-0 early here for Schwarzwälder.
All the time and space in the world for Dimitar Berbatov. And that is not a guy you want to leave up. There's just no space, no one there. Like, he has all the time to set up the shot. Brian Duke maybe could have done a bit better, but, like, that shot was wide open.
Here we go again. Oh, a little step back. Let me step back and kiss myself. 10.5 minutes in, and Schwarzwälder now lead by 2.
So that happened. Tucker just gets past the last D. Duke comes way off his line.
Yeah, wanted to narrow the angle.
Yeah, I get what he was trying to do there, but let it come out a little bit too far, and Tucker with absolutely excellent patience to get the shot off.
Yep,
Athenai are in a hole.
Might have walked it back there for Poggio, but intercept there by Gintonic. Dion looking for Tucker, intercept there by Newport, and now Pelletier looking to work it the other way. Here's Sodom Panda, forward here for Bradford. Bradford trying to get by, and a right comeback goal. Oh, this is all happening now.
So yeah, this is the chaos ball that I kind of expected. So this is a great ball for Bradford, who just peels off the center back. Saren Citral comes off the line, but just waits and finishes to the near post. I think he might have even used the defender as a screen there, sort of.
Yeah, may have been the best line of attack, as Here is Berbatov trying to launch Tucker once again.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Oh my goodness me. That is pure filth. You can't show that before the watershed.
Yeah, I'd like some queso with that chip, please. But second time in this first half that Brian Duke comes way off the line. And the second time that Rob Tucker's like, I don't think so. I can just lift the ball over you, or I can just wait and set up my shot. This time he's like, I'm just going to simply lob it over you.
Yep, and now Berbatov for Gin Tonic. And working together in tandem quite well. DN, Gin Tonic again. Oh, come on. You can't have 5 goals in 18 minutes. Has to be something done about this, surely.
Isn't even 20 minutes in?
Yeah, it's Aroni. Oh, how about it?
Oh my God. I mean, what happens here? And this is just a good shot to the near post. I think Duke was screened there. I don't know. I've lost all sense of everything.
Same.
Oh no. Oh no.
Duke will try and clear it out, but it's sent
sloppy.
right to the Aroni. And then again, oh, Berbatov very close. Just missed out there.
Hit the bar, I think. On that header.
Now look at the timeline down there at the bottom left of your picture. That's this game. 4 goals.
We have reached halftime.
5 goals, 9 minutes. Unreal.
Apparently, these two teams just decided to be Robert Lewandowski.
I suppose.
But yeah, that was one of the halves of all time. A lot of chaos happened. Schwarzwälder have been pretty dominant, but Athenai did make them pay the one chance they had. And we have a sub, Christian Wolfon for Clement Leroy.
Yep, as Varane has been liked, but it's been there thus far as Plink trying to find Tucker there. Being intercepted by Siege. Now Sodom Panda forward here. Bradford put on side here by Llewellyn and converts. It only took 4 minutes, but Bradford hits right back and it's 4-2 already.
Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing I could say about Athenai, who have been struggling immensely this season, they are incredibly opportunistic. They do convert the chances they're able to create. And Bradford, second of the game, matching Tucker's 2 goals for Schwarzwälder. Does that spice up this game a little bit?
Have to wait and see here. Probably going to see another one from Schwarzwälder here sooner rather than later. Way they've been angling. As all there's a good intercept though.
Might be going the other way.
Yep, here goes Sodom Panda. Bradford's off.
Was he on?
He's off.
Yeah. Had a lot of space and was just waiting. Just didn't time the run correctly.
Yep. Now here's Gin Tonic. Try to find Tucker. Oh, see!
Oh, no!
You can't do that!
Oh, that's one of their veteran players too. That's just like just an awful touch right to Tucker, who completes the hat trick. So props to Rob Tucker on that, and living up to the Rob because, well, not even living up to the Rob. That was basically given.
That was a gift. Plain and simple. That was just a gift. Hand-picked. Now Tucker thought he was fouled, wanted a penalty, didn't get it. Tucker cat in for Berbatov, close in the area. Zaroni waiting, looking for options. Goes to Dion. Dion tries to sneak one by Duke, but it's wide.
Yeah, I didn't really have a great angle to shoot from. I feel like there was traffic in the way. But, yeah.
Yeah, Tonic now. Oh, Zaroni on a run. It's off the post. Siege is there to clean up. A rebound could have been swept up by anyone there. Sam Siege, the most alert of all of them.
Yeah, making up for the error with a vital clearance there.
Yeah. Really, in the grand scheme of things, all that matter for is a goal difference. Eventually finds Schenkinger, and now Panda tries one, but too far away. And there goes a full-time whistle. Another victory for Schwarzwälder FV. They keep pace. And even with a Jake Bradford double and Sodom Panda providing plenty of help with the 2 assists, a Rob Tucker hat-trick. Too easy for them.
Yeah, better second half from Athenai, who were not at the races in the first half. But the hole proved too deep to dig out of, especially when they also managed to blunderbuss their foot off. But, it's a young team in a rebuild. But Schwarzwälder comes to town, and they take care of business. They had a job to do. They executed it, and that game was one of the weirder ones.
Yeah, that's as good as I can say it. It was a wild and woolly affair. As now we go to a team that, shockingly, somehow has not won a game going against Montreal. Sorry, I realize I just confused the two. This is because usually a team that has not really been expected to win very many games in Cairo City, but they have come away with 2 thus far. Both of these teams have been on the receiving end of some difficult matters, to say the least.
Yeah, the thing with Montreal is, they just haven't been able to score goals so far. 3 goals that entering this match day. That was tied with Athenai for the fewest. Obviously, Athenai got their 2 goals. Their defense hasn't been terrible, but when you're not scoring, you're just not gonna win. The big if true, but
yeah,
we'll see if Cairo gives them an opportunity to get a W on the board, get some confidence going. Cairo with a pretty conventional 4-2-3-1 against Montreal, playing in a 5-3-2/3-5-2. 3 center backs and the wing backs.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting hybrid of that one, I'd say. They kind of go in between the 2 of them as teams getting themselves set to go. Lashkins will get things started. Biscuit trying to get some early going here for Cairo, but good intercept there by Pedersen, and now Jeremiah. Let's look for options here. McLash comes for Laudrup. Now in here for Fantabens, but easily handled there by Adam Reach. Up now for Lorak. Moda. Gunter. Lemish trying to work it by Peterson, but couldn't do so. Now Normus. We have options here. Back to McLash comes though. Now in for Baffle! Oh! A little bit of spice there. That's great to convert on that one, and suddenly it's a quick 1-0 lead for Montreal off a great little clearance recovery.
Yeah, Cairo unable to really clear it all the way, and then a sloppy touch leads to a good assist and a good finish from Waffle, the rookie, I do believe, or second-year player. That is very close.
Yeah.
It's just onside. good finish and a goal Montreal desperately needed, not just in the scope of the game, but in the scope of they've been having trouble scoring this season. So just to see the ball hit the back of the net, vibes boost.
Now one whipped in there, but Walters missed it. Flemish tried a shot, but it was right into a crowd there. Now O'Rourke. Good work by Biscuit though to get that one away. Lauda chipping forward here for McLashcombs, but too far. Fundamental clear out. Gonta recovers. Now Rupp. Now for Pleasureman. Blemished. Trying to work on back here for Moda. There goes Gunter. Now in here for Arnold Schlemish. Good finish near post and strikes with impunity. And a big 1-0 lead. Well, big 1-0 lead that Montreal had. Now quickly equalised. 25 minutes gone.
Yeah, it's a nice along that right-hand side. That's a very fine angle between the keeper and the post. Just manages to nail it. And we are level. Corner.
Yep. Good walk away there, Laurent and Jeremiah. Now Pedersen. Jeremiah tapping across here for Podaneska, a drive, but just ends up into the stands that time.
Yeah, Puzaneska making the run from deep, taking that shot from the top of the box. I think it was a smart idea from like a movement and spacing perspective, but shot just a little overcooked. Like a well-done steak.
Indeed, as now he goes O'Rourke. Bucked back here for Pedersen. And eventually cleared all the way back to the line. Now he goes Calavera. Oh, Larac with a leap and a take.
Excellent direct ball in there. And a very good save by Larac, who had to react very quickly as we reach halftime level at 1. Been a pretty even game so far, I feel like, from what we've seen. So I think the 1-1 score line is fair enough.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree there. That definitely does feel like it's the way it's been. You know, the teams have been fairly even thus far. Nothing to really separate them as of yet.
We'll see if any subs can change the dichotomy of this one. Fresh legs. The answer is no.
Yeah, turns out we didn't actually have substitutions. We lied to you.
Yeah, sorry. This subway is closed.
Mall's closed.
Yeah.
Wait, no. Now here's Pedersen. Tries to put one in here for a rock off the line. Larac tried to hold on to it and then just had to scramble.
Yeah, nothing going on that corner as it doesn't beat the first man.
As now Adamu. Box one out here. Ibrahimovic. And that one out for a corner once more. Now in here. Oh, another diving save there. That time, Adam Rage denying Ibrahimovic.
Yeah, shot on target there on the header, but pretty routine diving save. Which seems like an oxymoron, but kind of isn't.
Yep.
Flag up there.
That one is, flag up. Now in here, Mikolash comes, tries to whip one in there, but saved eventually.
Yeah, Rage saw that the whole way through. As we zoom along in this second half.
Yep, Jeremiah working one back here for Fantabins. And McLashcombe just clears that one out into no man's land. Cinnamon, next one to it. Oh, and just barely find its way out for a Cairo throw.
Yeah, very fine angle there, but wasn't quite able to get the bank shot that was needed to score from that kind of angle.
Yep, as Rage there will clear it out.
Oh, nice flick.
Yep, oh, Larak barely.
Nearly a textbook Route 1 goal there.
That would have been lovely to see that time, but eventually just held on to as a result of a corner. Now that's one try to chip forward to find a rock, but Rupp sweeps up. 5.5 to go here in regulation. Would be Cairo's first draw, if results hold, but if Montreal can find a winner, be their first win, and nearly turned it in either of those, but Laudrup could not find the target.
Do we have any last second plot twists?
O'Rourke for Varfel might look for something here. Flicks over to the left edge of Pedersen. Back in for Calavera. O'Rourke! Just prior to the 90th, the Shyamalan twist strikes and Montreal hits the front.
Oh man, what this could mean for their season. It's a great cross in. Looked like there was a bit of a flick there, and O'Rourke, excellent finish. We're going to get a look here at offside. There was a flick on, kept onside, and that means a lot to a Montreal team that hasn't won yet, that's found scoring goals difficult so far this season. A late winner, I mean, that's just got to be good for the vibes.
Yeah,
provided
I'm sure there might be a little bit of appeals there from Cairo fans if Varfel perhaps interfered, but even then I don't think it would have stopped that shot as Montreal finally claims their first win of the season with a late rally and a huge one to steal away from home.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be feeling really good for their locker room. It's been a rough start to the season, but gets their first win on the board, gets them out of the wooden spoon spot. And if you look at it on the XG, they kind of eked it out. Pretty even game, but Montreal came up big in a clutch situation, and that's good for them.
Absolutely good for them. They came away with a victory. Here we finally get to see a look at the standings here. Hollywood and Schwarzwälder remaining at the top. Red Star have jumped Seoul as a result of their 3-1 victory, while Montreal, with their first win of the season away from home, get by Athenai and put themselves into a much more deserving 7th place.
Yeah, if they can find some goals in the second half of the season, they're 11 points back. Promotion's probably not going to happen, but they could definitely spoil someone's season if they can put the ball in the back of the net and use this win as a platform to build on.
Indeed. Of could be something of a building block for the future, as that will just about do us for this broadcast. Thank you very much for joining us throughout this one. It was a bit on the shorter side, but hopefully it made it all the more digestible for you. For Valpix, for all of the Simulation Soccer League staff, and for all of you viewers at home, I've been Socc. I will see you next time for the second half of this Simulation Soccer League season.